What's up, everybody? I told y'all we was working. We was cooking. We were here. Who we here with today, man?
Man, we here with motherfucking Usopp Shakur, motherfucking the Baka King, Civi season, all day. Yeah, Sivade,
Man,
yeah.
we here with Sivade, the Baka King, Mr. Video Game Artist. I feel like I'm gonna be honest.
Video game artist.
Video game artist. Hey, man, cause we can go. I don't think there's anybody else doing as much video game music as you were doing.
See, look, I take that shit as a compliment, but I can't. I can't for man. Nah, that nigga has me going crazy. Has to be going crazy.
Yo, I can't. Number one in my artist minutes on Spotify, and I forgot about that. I'm tweaking.
Boy, he is a genius, boy. I done been there in person where he just knocking shit out, man. I seen it, I done heard it.
Hell yeah, man.
I fuck with him.
How you doing today, man? How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm tired. I'm finna get something to eat after this. And then I'm gonna get me some Red Bulls so I can forcibly be up and like put some recording on this shit I got coming out. Cause
Man.
I wanna.
Man, listen, I gotta ask this.
Go ahead.
Can we get any little bit of announcement? Anything coming soon?
Yes. Okay. So I got this project coming. I don't know if you saw it, but I posted like this picture of me in like, you know that little like karate gi that Gojo in, Toji in. Motherfuckers get in that gi and bust ass like Garo and shit. So I'm in that gi. You already know what the fuck I'm on, bruh. I want to see everybody who I can afford on this motherfucking project and go crazy. I'm talking about just bar out and beat ass. That's the time I'm on. So that's a project with that coming soon.
Listen, I can't even lie. That picture, because I know what you're talking about. I mean, I did see it. I think I literally commented on that shit too. That shit was gas. I ain't gonna lie. That shit was gas. Yeah. Now, before we get any farther, let me make sure all my shit. That motherfucker Smoke said that's a learning experience, and I said fuck the learning part. No.
I seen that happen with somebody who tried to do a whole album reaction to the journal entries joint, and all they audio was cut, and it wasn't even what's worse.
Hey, twin.
Huh? That was you. No. Damn.
Listen, bro. Listen. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that part in. But
that's fucking ass. I ain't gonna hold you.
Listen,
I ain't gonna hold you.
That shit pissed me. That shit royally pissed me the fuck off.
We gonna pray for you.
Listen, it was crash out season. All right. Now the magical part of editing, we're back. Okay. Now, speaking of, because we were just talking about, the no recording to journal entries. So we're gonna put, but we're gonna talk about journal entries for a minute.
Okay.
I gotta ask this. What was that mindset going through on that track? I mean, on the whole album. Were you just like in that mood where you're just like, fuck it, bro, this shit getting, I gotta spit? Because you were saying some real shit.
Yeah. So that whole album was recorded like the year before. And I wanted to record more shit. Because what I do is, I'd be like, this is a good idea. And then I want to build on it. But I also overthink and like sit here with the ideas too long. And that creates like a mental burnout to where I'll think of so much shit to do. I do nothing, like in real life.
Yeah.
And that got to the point where it was pissing me off. So I had all those songs. And then for a while, I just didn't touch the album. Then life kicked my fucking ass everywhere. Like medical was ass. Work was ass. Like relationships in real life was ass. Money was ass. Everything was ass. I laid in bed and I was just like going through my files on my phone, and I ran the whole album back. And it's like, I can't describe the feeling, but I was hearing shit that I needed to hear, and it clicked, and I was like, oh, this can drop now. Yeah. So that's how I knew, okay, this is done. And that's all the songs. I'm like, this is done. I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm not adding shit. There's nothing else I need to really say. There was a lot of tracks that I was recording that didn't make it just because I didn't record them, but they were good tracks. I wanted to have another feature on one of these tracks, but we'll probably get him on something different for this year because it's a build up. So that's gonna be a part of another project, and it's gonna be along the same vibes, if not probably darker, more personal than that fucking project.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's we getting way down there if that's the case.
Journal entries is like a great first step into what I'm gonna talk about next, but the shit I want to talk about next is completely like more personal and emotional than what I talked about on there.
Which,
but I love that project.
See, what the crazy thing is that there was one song. I'm talking the feature. Hey, I'm glad you got Marcel on there. He absolutely killed it on that feature. Shout out Marcel.
Yes, sir.
Shout out Marcy. We gonna shout out both channels. Go get them.
Yeah.
But the one song that kind of stuck out to me the most was "Intrusive Thought." Ooh. Whoa. God. Fuck.
It's all good.
Anyways, my fault on that. The one song that stuck out to me the most was "Intrusive Thoughts," because, like, I don't know, you may be able to, like, a lot of people could pick up this early. A lot of people, including myself, had dealt with that type of, like, fuck, I don't know what to do, and then boom, thought kicks in. You're like, all right, I'm gonna take off on that one. And so, what was your mindset going through making that one, especially? Were you like going through something? Were you like, hey man, I might not be able to hear this right now, but I know people, like maybe someone in Rumble World, somebody like just in general, I'm just like, damn, they need to hear this part.
So for Intrusive Thoughts, that was around the time I was working this one job and they cut my hours like by a motherfucker. Like I was working 5 days a week. Now they got me in here for 2 to 1 day a week. I'm like, I can't pay anything with this. Yeah. I had that. Plus throughout that time, I had like a stomach problem and it always bothered me. So I didn't know what it was. I thought it was like a stomach ache or whatever. But throughout the work week, it would just fuck me up. Eventually, I go to the hospital for it. I'm thinking it's like some light shit. They're like, bro, nurses, doctors come back. They say, oh, you got, yo, pancreas fucked up. Yo, liver fucked up. Yo, gallbladder fucked up and probably need to come out. And I was like, yeah. And it's like, they didn't know exactly what was wrong with my pancreas. But the doctor said, he ain't bullshit. He was like, yo, this might actually be pancreatic cancer. I was like, what the fuck? And when he said the C word, that's where it's like every day my mom came to visit me in the hospital. But when he said that shit, I was like, yo, let me just be in here by myself tonight. And it was so much shit I didn't. This is like, and they're all saying this. All the doctors are saying this. Like, this is some shit that's like later on in life, like late adult shit, like 40s, 50s. But you so young dealing with all this shit. It fucked me up. And I got out the hospital and I'm kind of like recovering, but dealing with more shit after that. And I got some shit that had went on that fucked up my vision. So it was so bad, I couldn't like read text in my phone. Like you could text my phone. I can't even make out the words. And I went back and looked at this because this was funny. But they knew this in the group chat, the Rumble World group chat. And I couldn't see shit they were saying. I was just trying to type. I couldn't type, so I did the voice memo. I was like, yo, I can't even see nothing y'all are saying. And all I saw was blurred text come up. I'm like, yeah, y'all talking shit. Yeah, fuck you, Jaren. Yeah, fuck Gods. Fuck you, Galaxy. And then I go back and look the next day, and they're like, bro, what is he talking about? We didn't say shit to him. We weren't talking shit. But, yeah, I say all that to say this. I was just in a dark spot. And I didn't really... I got good people around me that can hear me, but they can't really understand
what you're doing.
Shit. Yeah. So an ear to vent to is cool, but I don't even like. It's a way I know how to vent, and it's like I chose to find a Just X beat and just fucking go.
Man, because that's the one thing. I'm glad. Hey, listen, I'm glad that C word didn't turn to anything serious. I'm glad you good on that part. I've dealt with people who've dealt with. I ain't even gonna say the word, but I've dealt with people that have dealt with that stuff, and especially, I think literally I had a friend who was diagnosed with that part, with that exactly. So I'm like, I'm glad you okay on that part, my bro.
Yeah, man, shit. When you think whatever you think can't happen to you, it life will show you it can, or it will.
Now you were mentioning a Rumble World group chat. Shout out Galaxy, because I can talking to him, I could feel like it makes sense why he was it felt like you were talking shit. He was talking shit, and then Jaron's tweets.
Yeah, you can see the personality.
I can see the personality. Like, listen, Galaxy talks shit to me a lot of the times over some bullshit. Galaxy, if you see this, I'm not playing tank. Stop asking me to play tank. I'm not playing tank.
I'm gonna air that nigga out on the interview. I don't give a fuck. So Galaxy is like the funniest nigga to me in life, because I've played so many games with him where he will be on Rivals and he'll complain that nobody's being tank or healer, but then he will proceed to not be tank or healer. I don't understand that mentality. It's like,
listen,
all not changing? You're not fucking changing. What are you talking?
Listen, so the funniest shit was that my game, this is why I don't stream Marvel Rivals no more, is that my game lags. So I'm usually the last person to pick somebody. And I saw that there was no tanks, and we had 2 heals and I think 3 DPSs. And I'm like, nah, no tanks?
Right.
All right, Fantastic Four. There we go. Let me go pick him. I got called slurs. I ain't gonna lie. I love Galaxy. I love Galaxy. Galaxy hurt my feelings, but I'm not playing tank. Don't ask me to play tank. Now listen, with Rumble World though.
Yeah.
This coming from fellow Rumble World member himself, Smoke11, Smoke Sama.
Yo, fucking God, I don't know why he said that stupid shit about that Smash Bros shit. I don't give a fuck. Let's set this record today. Boy, Smoke is ass. Garbage. Boo-boo. Dirt. Diaper. Wet diaper. He's wet diaper. I don't know why he said that. I don't know why
hilarious.
he said that. Bruh. Like, okay, I watched that. When he got on here and said that, like, he uncontested is the best in both clicks. Why did he say that? He ran the set with nobody in either click. I don't even have a Switch no more, because I sold my Switch like two NPCs ago to get money to do the trip. But when I had my Switch, I'm in Discord running FaZe. I've never seen this nigga. What? I don't know who you mean. Why did you say that?
Man, listen.
Did you say you feel like the best? My fault. If you say you feel like the best, cool. But I'm the best in both clicks uncontested when you've battled nobody is crazy. Well, go ahead.
Listen, bro. I love Smoke, bro. He a funny motherfucker.
Smoke be pissing me off.
But he wants to ask you about Rumble World's creation and the creation of Rumble World. So this is coming from him. He had some other shit, but I'm gonna ask it, and I'm gonna take credit for it.
Okay.
But he wants to ask about Rumble World, like Rumble World's creation, the start of it. Because I know y'all went through. I feel like seeing it on an outside perspective, I could be completely wrong. When Jamar was talking shit, seemed like y'all went through some shit. But I don't know. I could be completely wrong. Y'all could have been fine.
When you say Jamar is talking shit, did you mean like nerd control?
Yeah, nerd control. I don't know.
Oh my God.
See, hey, listen. I don't know if that was just a competitive, like, fuck it, we just come in here to rap. Or if that was just Jamar talking shit. Galaxy ain't play with his motherfucker. I heard Deadhead.
Play with him at all.
I heard Deadhead. But
you said Deadhead, and you talking about like the Drake Kendrick shit he did. Like the new nerd control shit. Okay.
I ain't hear the part before.
Old nerd control shit, Jamar had like a lot of that shit on his heart for a minute, because he just felt like, because he came in the scene, and it's hard to tell a vet, like not a vet in music, just a vet in general, like just a nigga in the fucking army. It's hard to tell a nigga in the Navy that you can't get certain shit done, or you want to work on this, but blah. Like, he don't give a fuck. He got he got the least amount of time than a lot of niggas, and put in hella more work than niggas, but still don't really get the shit he really want, like certain features, certain placements, certain like looks, recognition, all that shit. He doesn't really get a lot of that he feels he should. But then, as artists, we do the comparison. It's like, okay, but this motherfucker got it.
Yeah.
And I'm outworking the shit out of him. I'm outworking the shit out of them. My clique out rapping and outworking the shit out these niggas. So what's going on for real? So it felt like foul play. So a lot of that came from just that type of energy, but also he's being competitive because he, again, in the not even again, I didn't even say it the first time, but in the first one and in both, he's taking shots at us too. Like we're not safe either. It's like, okay, he repping us, but it's like, nigga, don't get it confused. This is still competition.
Yeah.
So that's
why I was so that's why a lot of viewers, especially myself, because like that Nerd Control 2, that was my fault. I did tag him and said, hey, don't do this, and then obviously he did it right afterwards. That's my fault.
That wasn't solely your fault because everybody was telling him not to do it. He was like, a lot of shit that not a lot, but like half of the shit he's about to do, he'll say it in like the group chat, or he'll tell somebody in the group before he does it, and we'll be like, either like don't do it or fucking look. Our hands will be up.
When I tell you, I posted it and I said, Jamar, please tell Jamar, and I added him and I said, don't do this. We don't want number 2. And then he did it, and I was like, I had so many people coming to me going like, yo, what the fuck did you just do?
Oh, they pinned it on you. That's crazy.
They pinned it on me, and I'm like, all right. But
I'm not gonna lie, right? If you want to go through the creation of Rumble World, how much time do you got?
Hey, listen, man. If you want to sum it up for me,
I'm gonna have to sum it up. It's a lot. I be telling this story, and it be lasting like I was telling the story for like 5 hours one day in a Discord call.
Jesus, we ain't. I gotta edit this video. We not
right.
No.
I'm gonna give you all the important parts. I'm gonna try to trim the fat. So basically, and I've told it enough times where I probably should be able to do that
by now. Yeah.
Too long didn't read Rumble World creation. I came into this scene by myself. I knew a lot of niggas. I knew like Rumble Gang. Rumble Gang is homies that was like, at that time it was Treza, Tiggy, created by an artist named Raymond. It had Treza, Tiggy, Raymond, Austin Stevens, who is Austin with an X now, and he's in my clique. Madcap Carjack, God's the Dawn, Hari up front. These were all guys in Rumble Gang. I fuck with them, and I was never really asked to join, but I fuck with them, but I had such like an animated, like I had an anime nerdcore style, and I didn't feel like it meshed with theirs, because they were more like Pokemon centered, like still doing nerdy shit other than Pokemon, but
mostly Pokemon.
I didn't feel like it worked. So later on, I go and I'm on Twitter doing my shit, and I'm like thinking, okay, I'm the hottest fucking anime rapper coming out, and really, I was kind of some but like my writing was cool, so that was enough for me. So I'm in here doing what every smart upcoming rapper does, and I'm dropping tracks, and I'm adding every anime artist in the game in the posts, and no bullshit. I bet nobody will believe me, but I had this ass Castlevania song I recorded on the Share Factory, and I just posted it, and I premiered it. Premiered the shit. So in the premiere, a big ass nerdcore artist pulled up and he said like one thing, but it was like a compliment of, okay, and I was like, oh, okay. Wait, what the fuck is that, Rustage? Yeah, Rustage, and I'm like, okay.
Hey man, shout out Rustage, man.
I really hate that he saw that song, because you could have saw a good song from me. Why is he in here? But you can't say he not tapped in, because he was there when I was ass.
Yeah.
So shout out Rustage. But after that, it's just like boom. I kept doing rap shit, tagging people. I tagged Chaos Network. That's a anime rapper from fucking what the fuck is this shit called? Otaku
Gang
Revolution. Nah, it's Otaku Revolution. Damn.
I think it is Otaku Revolution, because I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, cause he wasn't with Otaku Gang. Otaku Gang is like Grayson, Richie Branson, and them.
Oh yeah.
He was with some other shit. He was with his own shit. With another artist. Goddamn. So boom, adding people, and half the people I add are like coming there and fucking with my shit. One of the people I added was Otaku God. Now Otaku God liked me so much, he put me in a group chat he knew with a bunch of other like anime artists. So we're not really talking. We're kind of just throwing our music in the chat. So that dies a little bit. Like after that, I get hit up by this one dude named Lover's Leap, and he's like, "Yo, I got this cipher. You want to be on the cipher?" But at the same time, I'm ignorant, so I'm like, "Yo, he doesn't have that big of a following. It's around mine. Is the cipher worth it?"
Yeah.
And then I think, nigga, you've never done shit. You haven't been on the cipher. Get on the cipher. Do it. This is how small artists get big. They do shit. Do shit. What's wrong with you? So I did the cipher, and I'm so glad I fucking did it because everybody on the cipher I never knew except for Otaku God. He wasn't on the cipher. Never mind. Everybody on the cipher I didn't know except for like Chaos Network. But this cipher had Haztic, Delta D's, Krissa SJE, Free Soul, who the fuck else? Chaos Network. I feel like I'm missing somebody, man. I'm probably missing people. Fuck it. It was called the Emerge Cipher. It probably should still be on SoundCloud. That had a bunch of artists, and it put me onto a lot of those niggas. And then eventually, Otaku gave me the invite to a group chat called Otaku Underworld. Now at this point, we like the Wu-Tang Clan. It's like 50 niggas in here. Yeah. Trim the fat down. It's like 20. But there's a lot of artists in here, so I'm repping Otaku Underworld for a good bit of the start of my career. Now, I'm not the best person to deal with. You know, I'm kind of like, it doesn't seem like it, but if you listen to my music and you be like, damn, this motherfucker arrogant, this motherfucker ignorant, this motherfucker don't give a fuck. I swear to God, that's what it is. But you like me. Okay, I respect it. Yeah, bro. But like, I was young though. I was like 18, 19, 17, whatever. So it was worse. I really didn't give a fuck. Like, cause I believed I was the best rapper like around. And at that point, nobody like around in my city or in my fucking like state where would like I was making this. Yeah, they weren't making the same shit as me, and I don't feel like they was as lyrical as me because everybody's on like a different type of timing. Nobody's really on the timing I'm on. Not disrespectfully at all, but it's just the music scene is different. It's like it's more trap heavy. It's more southern. It's more. It's just different than the shit I make completely. But I felt like I was the shit. I felt like Otaku Underworld was the shit, which they were. I feel like I got the best producers around me, engineers, singers, writers. I felt like I was dope. So yeah, I'm talking shit. So I'm starting a lot of problems too. I'm not gonna cap. I'm starting a lot of issues, and with that we go through some waves of some drama and some beef and some other shit. Now, after all this, I have my homeboy. This is my 10-year-long friend. Let
me increase my light. My fault.
You good. He was telling me throughout, yo, you got a lot of issues going. Like, I know you fuck with this group, but it's a lot of issues y'all got going on. Like it's just personal shit. And it's like, yo, you ain't gotta worry about all that shit. You could do this shit yourself. And I was like, I can't make my own clique? Fuck no. Nigga, I don't even know how to. No, fuck that. So, a while I told him, nah, I'm cool. I don't know how to make my own shit. Fuck that. But eventually, I'm like, nigga, yeah, I can make my own shit. Yeah. So then, I banned a group chat of niggas. I not ban them, but like I bring them together type shit. And it's called RumbleWorld because the fallout between me and Otaku Underworld at the start was very messy. Yeah. Like, I had some niggas I fuck with still after that, but I had some niggas I didn't fuck with after I left. But the way I left, it was so much involved that a lot of people left with me. So the people that left with me, I put them in the group chat. And then the people I seen who weren't really, I want to say it respectfully, the people from like Rumble Gang that still fuck with me. Nobody dislike me from Rumble Gang, I don't think. But the people, just certain handfuls of people that fuck with me from Rumble Gang, I put them in the group chat too. So Otaku Underworld members and Rumble Gang members, and we brought that together. We created RumbleWorld, and why it's called RumbleWorld in the first place is because I was like the bridge between these two cliques, but they didn't know of each other, so I wanted them to like fuck with each other. So how we did that was, I challenged a bunch of motherfuckers. I challenged like Gods to a hit battle.
Mm-hmm.
And then via that, we had Slick versus Raymond. We also had Austin versus Delta. We had Hari versus Haz. It was a bunch of like cross hit battles.
Yeah.
And in the hit battles, I'm hashtagging Rumble World.
And they
So
just put that shit together.
Yeah, it was just like Rumble World was just supposed to bring Rumble Gang and Underworld together.
Mm-hmm.
But it evolved, and then now it's Rumble World. Now it's my shit with some Underworld members in it, or some ex Underworld members in it, some ex Rumble Gang members in it, and we just in here now and we lit. And running a clique is not easy, but shit, it is fun. I'll tell you that. You learn a lot. But that's basically the short ends of how it came together. Now, if you want how everybody joined, you will really be here for 6 hours. I'm trying to tell you.
I'm gonna take that one because I do want to figure out how one person joined, and he's the motherfucker that asked the damn question. Because Smoke, I want to figure out how he joined. That's the one.
Smoke was a nigga that's like Smoke's name was around like a motherfucker because he got buzz in his own city and shit, and he's heavy in the anime rap shit. But like I never crossed paths with him directly until like I believe he got me on a feature for this one song that's got me and Slick on it.
Mm-hmm.
And he fucked with me because on the song Slick is rapping, but he's just rapping. Like it's not really focused on the shit he
was like talking or trying to get on.
Yeah, on the song. And then my shit is all that. So that's the one thing he noticed, but he was also fucking with me for a while. Mm-hmm. And I didn't know too much. This is my bad problem because I do this with a lot of artists where it's like they at arm's length. Not because I got a wall up, but just because I'm not focused on you like that.
You just focus on yourself type shit.
I be doing my own thing. I got my own people. So if you come through and you cool, you can be cool. But it's like until we lock in, you just over there. Yeah. So Smoke, I fuck with Smoke, but he was just over there doing his thing. Now, I see he ain't really clicked up. You know, Underworld ain't grab him. He ain't in loop. He not really with nobody. And so I'm just like, I feel like I can fuck with this dude. Like I feel like it'd be a good fit. And there's a bunch of other aspects of that conversation that happened. Because you got to bring this shit to the clique. You got to be like, okay, y'all fucking with this dude. Y'all, you know, say shit like that. So to get those sides, you got to ask them. I only remember what I did. So it's fucking, got him in this shit. And I'll say this. Out of everybody who's ever joined Rumble World, he's like the proudest repping member. He is the loudest member. Mm-hmm. Like, if Rumble World had a fucking flag, he's the nigga that like raises that bitch. And cover, you know what I'm saying? Like that's
I can imagine him doing that too, and that's the funny part.
He really, and it's funny when you bring it up. He the only nigga when he joined that made a song with Rumble World in the title. Like at that point, because he had Rumble World Language or Rumble World Smoke. I feel like it was Rumble World Language, and that became a thing too.
Man, listen, that motherfucker. I love Smoke. Smoke dumb as shit though.
Yes. Oh my god. Bro,
I love Smoke, bro, but I feel like
he's so genuine and authentic. Mm-hmm. But it's like, yo, bruh, nigga.
I fucking love him, bro. He funny as shit. But I want to ask this, going to the music side, kind of getting away from the Rumble World, but more just straight on Sivade, is that I've noticed that when it comes to a lot of it, and I know we talked about Haz with the video game stuff, but I don't think I've seen a single artist represent Mortal Kombat and raps in Mortal Kombat as well as I've seen you do it, especially with, because I think you released a Shao Kahn song earlier.
Yeah, Flawless.
That's why I'm like, what's like, I know like we all love Mortal Kombat, like we all love Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat is great, but what goes through when you're like writing, you're like, fuck it. Yeah, Shao Kahn of all people. Yeah, he needs a track. He needs a track like right now. Or is it just something we go like, man, fuck, I'm making music. Boom, that pops in my head. All right, cool. We're gonna add a little feature on. We're gonna add a little bit of a Mortal Kombat aspect on this.
So what went in my mind when I made Flawless, or the whole album and then Flawless?
Whole album and then Flawless.
So I grew up big on Mortal Kombat. Like I love Tekken, Street Fighter, DOA, Blaze Blue, Under Night, Guilty Gear. I love all that shit, but Mortal Kombat was like my main shit. I had Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 on the DS like 3 times because the other 2 versions of it,
Yep. I know exactly where you're going. Yep.
Pinned it. Like, I took a pen and just stabbed the shit. Like, I will break the fucking game. And they'll keep buying it for me. And I'm young, too. So, it's not a game I should be playing. And it's definitely not a game that's, like, your mom and grandma should be getting for you. But they got it for me. So
especially
I'm like,
3 times is kind of crazy.
3 times? Like, that shows how much I love and hated the game. But it was a part of my life for a while. I remember playing a majority of the games. I remember being in school, like, I can name every character from Mortal Kombat Armageddon off the top of my head. Like, I've just flexing that, but nobody really gave a fuck. But like, just it was important to me. Flex that,
yeah.
Seeing all the movies, played majority of the games. Used to watch this one Mortal Kombat reviewer. He reviewed all the like broken ass games. Remember playing Deception with my mom. We played Puzzle Combat and Chess Combat, and it was just lit. It's just been a part of me for a while. So what made me make the album was I had MK Freestyle out before, and then I made Brutality, and then I'm just like, yo, if it's like anime, I fuck with anime. I fuck with everything I make music about, but Mortal Kombat, like, I could rap about that forever. Like, I could just be a Mortal Kombat artist. And then I was like, I should make a project for real. Then I'm like, okay, in the midst of me wanting to make the project, I just go through a bunch of shit. I'm rewatching movies. I fucking ran into this show because I used to watch it as a kid. And it was like Kung Lao fighting Rain. I watched it on YouTube. But I didn't know it was a part of something. I thought it was a movie. So when I looked into it, it's a whole TV show. So I bought the whole TV show on YouTube. I'm watching the show. I get my roommate, because we used to play what's it called? The Mortal Kombat, I forgot what it's called. I think Collection. But it's on PS3, so it had Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 3.
I think it's literally just Mortal Kombat Collection. I think that's literally what it is.
Had that, so I asked him to borrow his PlayStation 3, and I'm just playing old Mortal Kombat games. I'm listening to the soundtracks at work. I'm watching the TV show when I get home. Like, it was my life for a while. Still is, but because I just got a PS5 recently, and I played Mortal Kombat 1, nigga. Oh my god.
We gonna need to run ones then if that's the case.
I'm gonna get my ass beat. I really am only good at beating the computers right now. I swear to God. But fucking.
At least you honest, man. At least you honest.
Yeah, I'm not gonna cap at all. Like, if I was nice, I'd have been like, yeah, I'm gonna whoop your ass. But online, not yet. Nope.
Not yet. All right, for sure. I ain't played the game in a minute. You might whoop my ass right now.
Shit. But I made the album, and then I was getting pissed off a lot because another artist, Jacob Cass, this nigga been pissing me off because I guess he was the self-proclaimed Mortal Kombat nigga before I did Mortal Kombat shit in Nerdcore. So he kept on trying to like put his name on shit.
That motherfucker had a lot of shit, dude.
Yeah, that nigga, bro.
We're not gonna mention what he does. Like, now we gonna
fuck all that shit. I'm just talking about like during this time because it was some shit that pertained to me. He heard me saying I'm making an album, and he was like, "Yo, y'all want a Kombat album? Y'all want a Mortal Kombat album?" And it's like, nigga, you was what? You've been here in Nerdcore at least talking about Mortal Kombat shit longer. Why didn't you been making? Don't make it while I'm making my shit. Then DM me like, man, let's do a Shaolin Monks track or a Deadly Alliance track. Bitch, no, I'm back up. I'm making my album. You wait like a month or some shit. Wait. You can't do this shit while I'm doing it. That's bro. So then we'll get into it on Twitter and shit. And I'll be dogging this nigga because it's like, bro, you not gonna out Mortal Kombat me in nothing. Not in music, not in bars, not in knowledge, not in games, not in shit. I swear to God, I'm not going for it. So just, yeah, it was mainly, it wasn't like, nothing on the album was him targeted at all. This is my shit. I love Mortal Kombat. That's my childhood. I was only focused on making really good songs that I could listen to while I play the game. That's all I wanted. It came out and I was lit. Felt like the best nigga alive. And then how Flawless was made, the new year opened up, and I had this Sukuna song in the cut. But I wanted to build up to it with a run. And as you can see, I did not build up to it with the run. I just dropped that first. out of the run. I didn't drop that first of the year. First of the year, I was like, okay, what's something I can do that's like, because I've been playing with like a cinematic style. I was like, what's something I can do that'll open me up in the year that's like, okay, Sivade is back and he on different fucking timing.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, duh, Shao Kahn. I did a Mortal Kombat album last year. Let's open it with Shao Kahn, the big bad. But I'm like, let's go crazy with it. Like, let's have a grand fucking shit. And it was like, the beat was based on the Shao Kahn, like, from the Conquest TV show, because I feel like that was the best like representation of Shao Kahn. He was such a big dog, so evil and so all that shit. So I was like, I sent Marmalade clips of him, and I was like, yo, he's got such a feeling to him. He's got such a grand, cinematic, evil, big boss feeling. And if you can create this with some like cinematic, boom bap rap shit, old school shit, we can get some shit cracking. And went to sleep, woke up. He said, yo, I added this, got this with this. Let me know what you think. And it was the beat you heard. Like the first. That
motherfucker Marmalade, I'm going to give him praise right now.
No sample.
Yeah, I would say he a wizard with this shit, bro. Like, every time I hear that motherfucker on anything, it's...
But that nigga, and he been doing music for so long at such a high level, and nobody be knowing that.
Yeah.
And why we click is we both crazy. We both crazy in the fact that like it's like, okay, I don't know how to. So he's got hella experience and hella knowledge and all this shit, and I don't have a lot of knowledge at all in this shit at all. Like I literally do what I like to do. I have a base understanding of shit, but not like on a super technical level. I don't know a lot of this shit. So I can like communicate my ideas to him and he'll know exactly what I'm talking about. And then with his experience, he can also be like, yo, you should do this. This would help with recording, or you should do this. This would just help with this, or you should change this to this. Not change this to this, like lyric, like songwriting. Songwriting is all me, but like as far as like the mixing and all that shit, yeah, that's his lane, and he know what I want. He has an ear for shit too. He's always respectful. He's always like, yo, you mind if I add some shit to this? Or you mind if I tweak this? Or you mind if I do this? He always asks. Even though he knows way more than me, he been in this bitch longer than me, he'll still ask, like, can I add some shit to your shit? Yeah. I'm like, fuck yeah. Hey, I'm not gonna tell you no, nigga. What the fuck?
Go crazy.
Dude, whatever you hear, I fucking, you like it, I love it. That's how we grow.
And I think that's low-key what makes like him so like, because he be working with a lot of motherfuckers. And I think that's what makes it so much a well thing, because he's like, hey, I know it's yours, but like, can I tweak it a little bit? Which is, I think that's what a lot of people need. I heard a lot of other motherfuckers don't do that.
yeah, no, it's different out here. I can't speak for that, but
we
a lot of what we got, a lot of other motherfuckers don't got that, and it surprises me how shit even works like that, but.
That's why I show a lot of praise to Rumble World, Otaku Underworld, all that stuff, because y'all,
I love them niggas.
Y'all got, but we gonna kind of split them. We gonna kind of combine them, because I don't know if you remember, the first time I saw you, not like in person or anything, but like first time I saw you on music video and everything, was a Gerardo Mansion, that little combination. Listen, bro, I'm gonna say this, and this is gonna be. I thought you was like 6'6", hearing the voice, 6'6", 300 pounds. I look in, I go, bro, is skinny. Why he?
Bro, nothing like you would think, right?
Bro, I was like, who the fuck is this guy?
Bro, it's a VTuber reactor. He be reacting to all my shit. That nigga saw me in like the RUMBLEWORLD Cypher, and he thought I had a beard. He thought I had a beard. I was like, how do you hear somebody with a beard? Why does this doesn't make sense? Like
my shit.
So I'm always confused and surprised by what people think I look like when they hear my music versus what I actually look like. I don't know. You expand on that. Like, okay, so what you thought I was versus what I was.
Listen, bro. Hearing this also damn near like 2.5, 3 years ago. We going, but like hearing it, and I go, nah. This is an angry big motherfucker. Cause I'm a big guy. Like I'm a big guy. I'm gonna call space, but I'm a big guy, so I can kind of like, oh yeah, nah. This guy, he a big motherfucker. He got angry. You sound like an angry man, son. I can't even lie. You sound like an angry man.
A very, very angry dude, and I'm only that angry because I'm only that angry because I'm too nice. So I very,
feel that.
Yeah, like I'm very nice and polite, respectful, and it's just a lot of times of doing that and then being met with disrespect or being met with bullshit. And it's not even a first time case because I work in fucking Walmart. I work in everywhere I work is like public shit. So
you definitely get mad a lot, huh? At Walmart.
Yes. Cause it's like, yo, like you can be cool about shit. I'm being cool. I'm all teeth. I'm smiling. I'm chilling. Why are we not chilling? Why you got a problem? So when you got a problem and it's like, to me, when I'm like that and people play with me, I feel like you think I'm a bitch because I'm happy and laughing and shit. I take that shit straight to heart and I'll get fucking mad. So a lot of my music is just built up of shit that happens to me. So that's my outlet.
You know that meme where it's like, you think I'm pussy, huh? You think I'm pussy? I feel that
is really my life. That is really my life. I swear to God.
I fuck with it. I love it.
But that's why that music be sounding like that.
Yep, that's it.
That's exactly why that sounds like that.
Speaking of the music, man. I gotta ask, because we gonna do this the first part. We're gonna go backwards, and we're gonna go in the future.
Okay.
Was doing music like a day one thing? Were you like, hey, I want growing up, and because I know a lot of people, like, I've heard people like Smoke was like one of the main ones who I've heard like, oh yeah, I've been doing music for ages. Smoke, and then shout out Mir Blackwell. That was like, I've been doing music since I was a child, and I was like, I picked it up one day in like middle school, and then I fucked with it, and I kept on going afterwards. Like, what was that? What was Sivade like way back then, man?
So Sivade was like,
did you have a big of a nose?
Yo, fuck out of here. Nah. Okay, so
it's nothing for the viewers.
Bro, the nose shit was so worse when I was younger because I wasn't like completely like in my body. So I was a small, scrawny nigga. But the nose was the same. So a lot of bitches I date will try to cook. Because I be just trying to cook, period. But they'll cook like the nose shit. I've been called meatball and all types of shit. Right? But nah, my fucking... Bro. The beginning of my music journey is just like it is now. I didn't think I could do some shit and then just did it. So it was a bunch of hip hop in the car. My mom, my sister playing fucking Gucci Mane, fucking Waka Flocka, fucking Young Jeezy, Lil Wayne. A bunch of music in the car, a bunch of music in the house.
Mm-hmm.
Bunch of R&Bs and shit too. So music was just around me. But what brought me to music was just the writing and hip hop and flows and the confidence and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I always looked at them and I'm like, okay, to kind of be good at like shit like football and basketball and shit, you kind of like you have to train a certain way, be a certain frame. It's got to all make sense. To be like, it's a bunch of different things you could be: scientist, lawyer, all that shit. It requires certain shit. I didn't feel like I had any of that shit at all. But I feel like the one thing I could like be great in that only requires me was music.
Mm-hmm.
Cause that's like you don't gotta be nothing. You just have to be creative and build you. So I love the expression. I love writing. I love bars. So I love battle rap, stand-up comedy. And I think I said this on Dean's Peep Lounge.
Mm-hmm.
Like battle rap and stand-up comedy are like the same kind of shit, just because it's like it's all setups to a punch. It's just different. But I was inspired by all that shit. So I started off, my grandma worked in a warehouse that makes like plane parts and shit. So she'd be out all day.
Yeah.
What I get up to is I go downstairs, I go in her room. I get in front of her mirror. I grab my phone. I'll throw up YouTube hip hop instrumentals, right? 6 foot, 7 foot, old hops and instrumentals, Eminem, all that shit. And I would just practice freestyling in the mirror. And I fuck up, I keep going, fuck up, keep going. But I would freestyle every day. Because I was like, I don't know if I can make music, like, or make a song. That's kind of
way too.
But I could learn to freestyle. So I would just practice that. Then after a while, I'm like, okay, maybe I can write some shit.
Yeah.
But also, real quick. What also helped me learn how to freestyle was Daystorm Power. I don't know if you know who that is. Daystorm Power has this video on how to freestyle, and I watched that. That was like my fucking Bible. I would just practice that shit in the lunch table or the lunchroom and in school and shit. That helped a lot. But it just dived into shit. It just kind of spiraled. I was just like, okay, if I can't make a song, I'm gonna freestyle. I freestyle. Okay, I can freestyle. Might be able to write a song. Might be able to write a 16. Writing. And that's like, I might be able to write a song. So I'm writing songs. It's like, I might be able to do this. Like, all of it is new to me. So it was all shit. Everything about music is shit I did not think I could do. And then I would after practice, I'm like, okay, I built confidence to attempt it. And I just kept going off of that. So from that, back to You Can Do Your Own Collective. Nah.
Fuck it, I'm gonna try.
And here the fuck we are now.
Yep.
So it's all been that. It's all like, I love music, but I don't know if I can do this shit. And then I do it eventually. So it was all just something. I just really kind of wanted it too. Like, nothing else made sense. Just music, content creation, comedy skits, acting, all that shit. I love all that shit. Gaming. But music is just that. So it's just me trying. I wasn't like a born musician. I didn't have a musical background. I failed a lot of like music in class. Like, it was not something that like I grew up to do. It's just something that like I ended up fucking with so much. I just kind of just did it. But yeah, but I love it. I don't have them cool ass stories. I don't have that. My mom was a fucking guitarist and my dad did pop. So now I don't have that shit at all. At all. At most, my mom sung R&B while she cooked dinner, and this, I don't got none of that cool shit they got.
Listen, man, I think sometimes a lot of artists do that where they go. This is obviously no knock on if you have it, but I think a lot of viewers are like, "Damn, you're good because like your family was doing this stuff." But like hearing like, I think sometimes people, especially if you want to, I'm gonna say this: if you want to be a content creator. Bro, I was a varsity athlete. I ain't want to do this for a while. I was a varsity athlete. And I was like, fuck it. I like music. I'm funny sometimes. Fuck it. Let's make music. Let's react. And obviously, Sivade over here with the fuck it. I got bored one day and then I started looking up, hopped in the mirror and just started going.
Yeah.
I'm still kind of upset. You said you don't know. Like, I don't know if you know who the Storm Power is. Bro, that's my childhood.
Yeah. I'm just checking. I don't be knowing. I was just checking. It wasn't meant to be like belittling or be like, man, I'm so old, you wouldn't even know this. It wasn't that. I don't know. I don't know what you know.
That shit came out. That was my childhood. Before we keep on going though,
You remember gas money? Gas money.
Yeah.
Gas money. All I need. If you ain't got 5, then you can't get in, bitch.
I fucking love that shit. Let me do mic check real quick. Now listen, I wanna ask this, right? Because I always ask this. You dropped a lot. You've been on a lot of features. You had a lot of features on your stuff. I'm gonna ask this because I know one feature off the top of my head, and we talked about him earlier, who went fucking crazy that you had to do a whole nother verse on. And I want to say, hey, listen. Nah, I'm not saying you had to, but like you did another. I didn't expect another verse, and then you came back on. I want to know: was there one artist that you're like, damn? I had to up my shit on this one, cause listen, that song with Free Soul and Hastic on Fate album.
Oh yeah.
Hey, boy. Listen, bro, I'm being honest with you. I heard that first verse, I'm like, damn, he went crazy. I heard Free Soul verse, I'm like, damn, he went crazy. I heard Has, I'm like, Nah, he okay. What the fuck? And I heard you come back on, and I was like, oh wait a minute.
Just fuck all that shit.
Was there?
Fuck y'all got going on?
Was that outside of, I don't know, maybe that is that one song. Was there a verse that you're like, damn, if I half did this verse or kind of slacked on this verse a little bit, I would have been done up on my own song. Or is there one you're like, nah, fuck that. Hey, I killed everybody on my verse. I've heard artists.
It's option C. It is option C. If I get fucked up, it is what it is. Like, genuinely, because I work with everybody, and I come with my shit, and they'll come with their shit. If their shit's better, I just leave it alone. I do not. Can't another rapper ever say I rewrote some shit or did some some other shit. Like I don't do that. I don't feel like getting you that bad. This is what I did. If what you did is better, fuck it, we gonna put the song out. So that's how I usually roll.
On 100 Faces, though.
I done got total fuck up a good bit of time. 100 Faces. So this is the thing, right? This is the thing with 100 Faces. On God, that verse was just there.
Okay.
When I made the song, the beat long as shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I felt the way I was structuring it. I was like, okay, with these two niggas, I might need to just come back in. So it was like that. But and how that happened was so cool because Sivade Alter, I was overthinking the concept a lot. I was like, this needs to be important. This needs to be this needs to be this. And I did that so much for months I didn't write anything because I'm like, I should talk about this, or I should talk about this, or I should do it this way. I should do it the nerdcore way where I just do the characters. But no, I should use this to tell my story, but parallel it. It was a bunch. But then one day I said, fuck it, I'm not going to do shit. I'm just going to just write, just rap, just do it. So I stayed up all day in like Discord recording all the songs. Like I had them all. Some of them, I had most of them written down. Some of them are like freestyle off the top. But I was just working on the album. Galaxy was in the call chilling with me. Has pulled up. Funny enough, because you don't see Has pull up in your shit like that.
No,
but as I'm working on the album that needs his verse, he's here. So I get to working on 100 Faces, and I do the verse. I'm doing half the verse, and then I like, yo, Has, you should give me that 100 Faces. But I'm recording. You know what I'm saying? What's up? And then he was just like, no. And I was like, damn. And then I go back to recording, but he's hearing me record it. After my first verse, I get to working on the second. I come back to call to talk. He deafened. I was just talking to Galaxy, and then I get back to recording this shit. And then Has is like, yo, let me see if you mess with this. I just recorded this, and it was that verse. And when he did that, I was like,
you just recorded this?
Yeah, like he just left. He just left in like 11 minutes. Came back and was like, yo, here it is.
Fuck.
And fucking, once I had Has shit. And my shit, I was like, yo, Free Soul, please. And then I got Free Soul hook. I said, oh my God. I got Free Soul verse. I said, this song is illegal. There's no fucking way. Like, having that song felt like, it was so much anxiety because I'm like, that's not a custom beat. That's a beat on BeatStars. So I'm praying to God no other artist grabbed the beat and used the song before this project come out. Only one artist used the beat from Sivade Alter before it came out, and it was Chris Craig. I think he called it Akuma or some shit, or it was on the Akuma project, but he used the Black Tyrant beat, the Lord Necro shit.
It was a Akuma. It was a single. It was a drop single.
He used that shit, and he dropped that. I was like, oh, and I listened to it. I'm like, okay, that's fine. Okay, we didn't go that route. We did this shit, so that's cool. We cool. But yeah, that's how that happened. And then I went on a tangent. What was the original question?
That was it. That was the one I was thinking of. Like, is there any the features?
Yeah, no. If you kick my ass, fuck it. I don't give a fuck. I'm not rewriting shit.
Man, listen.
I swear to God.
Speaking of Chris Craig, next Sunday, be alert. Next Sunday after I drop this one, Frozen in Time #9 is gonna come out with Chris Craig. I've been cooking. Hey, listen, I've been cooking. You lit. But my next question is, because you're talking about albums, Are we getting? Because I know you're one to drop EPs, albums, all that stuff. Are we getting 2025? Because I went to the past. I want to talk about the future now. Are we getting another album in 2025? I got a cramp.
Fuck it. If everything I want to happen falls into place, then it'll be 3 projects. It'll be 3 big projects. If everything I want fucking falls through, or whatever happens, then it'll just be 2.
Okay.
At the weakest, if this year brings the worst, it'll be only be 1 project.
Okay.
But I want 3. I want Anime Hashira 2. I want the sequel project to Journal Entries, and then this shit I'm working on now.
I'm gonna record journal entries with audio this time. I got this with audio the second time. I learned my lesson this time. I'm double checking everything.
Bro, you got to, because that shit, I swear to God, bro. With no audio shit for that first time, because you can't get that moment back.
Oh.
Can't get that moment back, can't get them first thoughts back.
I sent you a text and I was like, I'm gonna explain all my shit on this text because fuck.
I'm trying to figure out if I want to like say the album title on your
Hey,
interview
listen.
thing.
If you want to, you can. If not, and you be like, edit this shit out, I'll edit it out.
I'll probably say it. It's called Dragon. It's called Dragon because it's just, I feel like attacking shit. I feel like, because I've always had a competitive nature, and I've always wanted to, like, we can make a song, but I'm really battling you shit. Like, and it's always been that. So with this project, I want it to be that, but I have a theme to it. Like, I got a whole bunch of like, okay, so I'm saying goddamn too much. Nah, it's called, the project called Dragon. It's gonna be a big ass album. I don't know when it's coming out. I wanted it to come out next month, but you know, you always got to take like features into account. A motherfucker might take 2 weeks. A motherfucker he might take 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? It just,
hey, I'm gonna need you to drop this in 2 months from today when we're recording this, March 20th.
That's up to them features, but I could definitely try.
Definitely try and do that. It's my birthday. We're gonna try and be lit on my birthday.
Oh, lit. I'll definitely have something for you at least.
Hell yeah. But I gotta ask this. For any, you can tell me this now, you can tell me if not. I want to ask 2 things on this. I want to ask, because it's going to eventually, I got to ask this to Nerdcore artists. I'm going to ask something because it's in, I know how some Rumble World artists feel about this. I know how other Rumble World artists feel about this, especially GODZ. We going to say that.
Yeah.
Are you going to be like in the area for NPC? Or is that not in the cards? Or you gonna just be like, hey man, fuck NPC? Like, what's the word on that? Because it's in Texas.
So my thing is this.
If you want to speak your mind on NPC, go ahead.
We don't, like, last time we pulled up. We pulled up to the actual venue. We was cooling for a little bit, and then we kind of left to do our own shit because we as a group, we don't get together as often as we'd like. So when we're together, we're like, okay, we still fuck with nerdcore and shit, but like, this is big for like the fans. Like, we're still trying to like get our seat in this shit. Like, we're artists too. So we use a lot of our time and prioritize ourselves, our music videos, recording sessions, just hangout time. But since this is in Texas, that's different. So a lot of people I want to still meet are popping out, like Chris Craig popping up too. I gotta see bro, that's my dog. I gotta see him. I know guys is trying to perform there. So he's gonna be there. I feel like he's gonna be there regardless. We're gonna be in the area. I don't know if I'm gonna be in the venue. I haven't figured that out yet, but I'm gonna be there.
Listen, like, bro, that shit expensive. I don't even know if I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be in the area though. I'm from Texas. That's damn near a 3-hour drive for me. So I'm like, it's what it is. Like,
niggas gotta pop out, and I don't even pop out a lot because all my other shit I got wrapped up. But you gotta see the homies. You gotta see the homies. You gotta. It's those moments that's gonna. Because if I never took that damn Zawardo trip, you would have never brought it up in this interview.
Yeah.
You know, so we gotta make some of this shit shaky. So yeah, I plan to be in the area. I don't know if I'm gonna spend all that money though. I'm not gonna lie to you,
Bro.
not gonna lie to you.
Me neither. I'll be honest with you.
But
Me
like,
neither.
what the fuck?
That shit expensive. But you mentioned the performing part, and you're not even wrong on that part. I ain't even mad about that, because yeah, it is for the fans, and I know artists obviously want to start performing during the thing. That's a whole nother conversation we ain't gonna have. Is there any events that you would like to perform at? That could be nerdcore-ish. That could be just straight. Oh fuck it, Rolling Loud. I know me and Slick were talking about that in our last interview.
Bro, if I could perform fucking anywhere, then I'm taking it. Like it. I don't care. I want to create music. I want to be able to like be financially stable from it to like live off of it and still do other shit. So wherever I can perform, that's that. You know, I don't have nothing in mind. Like, I'm not picky. I'm not like, oh, I won't perform here unless it's, you know, some crazy shit. But like, for the most part, everywhere. I want to go to Rolling Loud. I want to go to South by Southwest. I want to do a bunch of shit. Like, it's just perform at like Anime Week in Atlanta. Cause I do anime shit. That's me. That's fucking me. So, and I had a whole project. And don't go listen to it, but it's called Otaku on Tour. But I had it's basically me. Like, boom, I'm really doing some shit with like anime rap music though.
Yeah.
Like, and when this is shit like, okay, boom. And what really fueled that was being an anime fan in the early days, and the only music we got was like meme shit or like a big artist that made like one reference. It was very dry. We was getting scraps, and I'm like, we could have the same type of music, just be fully anime coded, and it ain't gotta be corny. It ain't gotta be a gimmick. It ain't gotta be memes. It could just be music.
Yeah.
So that's what fueled me, and it's like I know people want it because I want it, and I'm one of them. Like, I'm one of them niggas. If I want it, bruh, I'm a regular nigga, so I know motherfuckers out there want it. And lo and behold, look at nerdcore scene now. Look, no motherfuckers got peso Pete's and black diamonds and motherfucking and louvertures and you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody wanted this shit for a while. They wanted to change and wanted real ass music about this shit that sounded natural. Like, you could play this shit and just be cool with your homies, you know?
Hell yeah.
So it's just shit like that. That's what inspires me. I want to get that music out. First of all, I want to be the nigga. I want to be a part of it. Yeah. I want to be a part of the conversation always. But I'm going to spread my word where I can, man. I'm everywhere. If I can help it, I'm everywhere.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. No, hell yeah. And I feel like that's the one thing, and I'm gonna give you some praise on this one that I've seen a lot, especially being from like before the content creation and all that stuff, before all that stuff, just being a regular listener, because like I think I said this yesterday in the stream. I was a nerdcore person at like 2021. Shout out Slick. And then after that, like before that though, I was regular like straight actual music. Like, I was an anime motherfucker though. I love anime. I've been watching anime. One Piece. Come on now. One Piece. Come on now. I've been. I was gonna say I wanted to bring up the jacket.
Say it again.
I said I wanted to bring up the jacket. That's why I mentioned it.
I was stretching and shit. Yeah, this jacket fire. I ain't gonna lie.
That shit hard. I ain't gonna lie. But like, even like with the cartoons, that's what I was saying. Like with the cartoons and shit too. Like, there wasn't really any praise on it. It was just like, oh yeah, no. Boondocks mentioned once. One Piece mentioned once. Dragon Ball maybe twice. So hearing that drive and seeing how you are, especially when it comes to everything, that's why I'd make sure on that part.
That shit, because we've been starving. We really want this shit. It's really like, niggas got breadcrumbs. Then that shit, because I was making music when the switch happened. When it's like, okay, a couple people fuck with like anime and shit like that, but not like that.
Yeah.
Now you not cool if you don't fuck with it. Like, nigga, what you mean you don't watch Jujutsu Kaisen, nigga? What you mean you don't watch Demon Slayer? Like, now we're there.
Yeah.
And I knew we would get to that point. You could ask Callan. I knew we could get to that point. We're here and it's lit, and people can actually make careers off of this shit. Like, bro, that happened. We got King Vaders and RDC Worlds and fucking, well, we're here now, bro. It's lit.
Yeah. Now, you talking about the music, because at the end of the day, we all here for the music.
Yeah.
I gotta ask though, what's kind of a dream collab that you're like, oh, I gotta get shit cooking. I gotta
in general or in nerdcore?
That's a two-parter. In nerdcore, you're like, yeah, I got shit cooking. And then if it's like a famous art or like a mainstream person, you're like, hey man, hopefully you can make some shit happen. I'm praying for we make some shit happen, and that shit would be killing on it.
I got a couple names for both. So
that's cool.
In general, I want to work with the people that influence me the most, and like the people I fuck with the heaviest. So in general, I want to work with like, cause this is sad. Cause I when I was making music, I really wanted. I saw like Funk Volume. I wanted to be a part of Funk Volume so bad. Like I wanted to do the contest. I wanted to be just with them niggas. They're my favorite like collective. And then they disbanded, and then my whole fucking shattered. I was like, no, bro, what the fuck? Like right as I'm getting nice too.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I'm nice, and it's just like, damn. So I want to work with everybody from Funk Volume. Thanks to Jamar, I was able to work with Dizzy Wright. So we're lit on that. Now it's just Jaren, Benton, Hobson, Swizz.
I don't even know Swizz makes music anymore.
He be dropping on SoundCloud a lot, but it's not like as heavy.
Yeah.
I want to work with Gmo Ski. Now I'm trying to figure out how to do that and not get like canceled. You know what I'm saying? Cause if you know Gmo is Gmo.
Gmo, yeah.
And listen, if I'm
bro,
rap with Gino,
listen, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro.
That
shit gonna be on SoundCloud. That's the only other way you can get not canceled on that.
But that's my thing though. It's like I'm if you rap with Gino, you know what Gino do, so you gotta either match it or do your own shit that matches it still. So it's like we can get on that timing, but tight shit. It's like so
I don't know if they're gonna work out well.
I'm gonna figure it out. Promise you that. 6 seconds is cool. I want to work with 6 seconds. I want to work with. Obviously, I want to do some shit with M. I fuck with Corday heavy. I fuck with Corday. I fuck with Babytron. I fuck with IDK. I fuck with Token heavy. I fuck with NASCAR Aloe. I want to make some shit with that nigga, bro. Like, bruh. It's a lot of names, bro. Flo Millie's lit. I like Flo Millie. Young and May. Yeet. I'm not sure if I want to work with Dave Blunts. I feel like that's like 50-50. I fuck with him, but he be tweaking.
Yeah.
So it's just like
listen, bro. No.
Right.
On some calm shit, bro. Nah, he be tweaking.
I can't do it. I can't. We'll see.
Low key.
I want to work with Cerebral Assassins too. This is a up and coming like old collective. It had like Icon, Tony Paul, Paris O, Lyricin, J Cam, like all these artists, and I wanted to rap with them niggas so bad. And bruh, I said something about them on Twitter, and like a couple of them follow me too. So now it's just we're here now. Now I can probably work with these niggas. But
I'm gonna clip this.
They're high key. Like on some Gmo Slim Shady timing though. A lot of them, and I love that timing. But I'm trying to navigate the timing on my shit because it's like it's different now.
Yeah,
it's different now.
It's different. I ain't gonna lie.
So I'm gonna try to navigate that shit.
I ain't gonna lie. Hey, this is a recent put on. But y'all two would make kind of. If you with me, you understand it. You and Benji Blue Bills.
I don't know who the fuck that is.
Hey, look at when we done with this. Chris Craig put me onto this. YRG shit put me on as well. Check this out when you're done. I'm gonna send you a song. I feel like y'all can put some shit on with that one.
It'll probably be lit. It'll probably be lit.
Yeah. But hell yeah.
To answer the nerdcore side, so if we talking like,
don't say Rumble World. Don't say Rumble World. They don't count because I know that's an easy one.
I can work with all the videos. That's yeah. But we talking about dream collab shit. Like, okay, when I was real young, right? I fuck with, and I don't know if you're gonna expect these names or if they make sense, but back when I was bumping this shit, and I didn't even really know it was like a scene. I didn't even know it was like a nerd or scene for these niggas. But I was bumping JT Music, JT Machinima, heavy. Fuck with him. I bumped all his damn like Minecraft raps and shit, all his battles and shit.
The
I
FNAF
fuck with his shit, bruh. I fuck with Dan Bull. Fuck with Dan Bull heavy. I tolerate no Dan Bull disrespect. Not doing it. I fuck with DPS. I feel like we can make some crazy shit, and to keep it a band too. Like as far as rapping ability, I feel like me and DPS are pretty like
y'all,
each other. I feel like we're there, so that's the writing wise. It wouldn't be a problem, but I know how he likes to create. I know he like to bounce ideas and call you and shit, and I'm fucking with that because that's basically what me and Marm do. So it's like whatever he would need, we can do that shit. If he fucks with some of the ideas I got on my shit, or I would like to do, we could like it'd be lit.
Yeah.
So DPS, Rustage. No, I didn't say Rustage. Rustage is cool too. I fuck with Rustage. Rustage don't get a lot of respect he need to, because I was there when he did like all the characters in Overwatch type shit.
Damn, Rustage, you OG. Nice.
Yeah,
that's an old shit. Rustage.
And these are a lot of nerdcore artists I'm saying I listened to without knowing it was nerdcore.
Yeah.
I don't want that to sound disingenuous, but I truly mean that. I did not know it was just a scene as big as this, full of them niggas. But all his Overwatch joints, I remember Game Boy Jones when he did Geek Edition, bumping all Geek Editions. Nigga was lit. I wanna work with Game Boy. Who else? This nigga disgusting. Kevin Bennett. Kevin Bennett is a dog, bro.
That would be some shit.
And it's like
you and Kevin Bennett, or you and Kevin Crust. That would be not Kevin Crust. Those two would be.
And it's like I can't play with them niggas, bro. It's like just like the shit you was saying earlier about like rewriting and shit. We still ain't rewriting shit. So I'm gonna come with that shit. Like Kevin don't be playing. Nah. Like niggas thought Ty Wild was gonna get him out of there too on the bones joint, on the dry bones joint.
That shit was close,
bro. Because you can look through the comments and be like, "Yo, I seen Ty," and I'm like, "He about to whoop him. He about to get him." But he was like, "Oh yeah, oh motherfucker, Kevin, do this shit. You want to get him out of here? You better, because it's still
that shit." Hey, thank God I wasn't a reactor back then, bro. Hell nah. I would have been on some Damon. Been like, well, who the fuck wins?
Right. And then it's like he did it again with Geno 5 on the Knuckles joint. It was all boxing bars and shit too. And it's like you can't even call that one really unless you want to edge it style wise. Because Kevin be punching, but he like to scheme heavy too.
Yeah.
And the thing with Geno punch your fucking head off. I'm talking about he's crazy with the writing. And I've talked to both of these niggas.
Yeah.
I've talked to both of these niggas. So a song can happen. I want both to happen this year.
Kevin, you hear this, man? Hey, our clip been put on Twitter. Lock the fuck in. Let's go.
No, it's fully on me for the lock in because I be bouncing ideas and shit, and it's hard to stick to one thing.
Never mind.
But it's on me. It's on me. It's on me. But I'm gonna get him.
Lock the fuck in, bro.
I'm going to. 2025 is the year to lock in. 2025, I swear to God, like 2024 was cool. 2025, people been talking different. The air is different. Like
I can tell this year is gonna be.
Niggas is not playing. It's going for everybody. Everybody got some shit they doing. So I want my piece of that, bro. I want my piece of that history. So we gonna get some shit going, bro.
Now, another thing I gotta ask about, because I don't see this a lot, especially in the nerdcore scene, which is nothing like, no disrespect to anybody, but y'all, Rumble World especially, y'all do a lot of concerts, a lot of performances, a lot of all that stuff. Now, you did it. I think you did a 2-day. I think you did back to back one day. I think y'all headlined one day and opened the next day. What was that feeling? What was going through your mind when it happened? And what was like, damn, I'm tired as hell. Like, what was going through your mind when you was doing all that stuff? Were you like...
So that was probably the craziest weekend of that year, or just week of that year, period, right? Like, niggas knew we were headliners. Like, we was lit all day. We bullshitting, gaming, fucking wrestling and fighting and drinking, and we just lit, just niggas. But when we locked in with like the set list performances and all that. We was just blasting our music, just getting shit ready. And then you know, the headlining night, everybody pulled up. We did the sound checks and shit, and then we watched everybody else, all the talent from Pittsburgh. Everybody was lit. It was supportive. It was genuine. It was fire. We got up there, and I swear to God, bro, it was so different, bro. Like, not in a different way. Like, please, not in a different way to shit on nobody.
Yeah.
Shitting on nobody, because everybody was fantastic. It's just, dude, we came as a clique, and we're big. We're on some Wu-Tang shit. We're big. Everybody has different styles and song structures and genres we tackle. So we just came in that bitch, and it was lit.
Yeah.
Then like afterwards, what did we do afterwards? I feel like after we just went out and just went outside, and we just went downtown and shit, and we was just shooting music videos like the rest of the night and eating food and just chilling. Then bro, I had me some candy that night, and you know, the candy was a little too sweet. You feel me? So
I have a feeling I know this is going.
Yeah, wake up the next day, and I'm still, you know, I gotta get the candy out my body type shit. So we lit. You know, after that happens, after everybody lit and then come back down, you know, we go back to practicing the sets and shit and all that, and we gaming. We're just chilling. It's really just like, it's just lit on all fronts. We're just dope. We're just chilling. Then I didn't even know. I knew I was performing that day, like, my own shit. I didn't know I was opening though. Oh, nigga, and bruh, I'm gonna say this, right? I feel like I should say this. A while after that happened, I posted, it's not a lot of artists that can headline a show, that have headlined a show, their first fucking show, then their second show they open the next day. It's not a lot of artists that can say that. So I was talking my shit. Shout out Mark Cooper. He was like, hey man, just keep grinding. I really didn't like that, right? Because I felt like it was like,
kind of a
it was trying to,
It was like kind of dissing a little bit, like kind of like sunny.
I don't think it was a diss. I think it was like, hey, don't get too big headed. Keep working. You still type shit. But like low key, like, I know I'm still working, bro. Let me have my shit. Yeah. Like, I can still have my moment and put this out because this did happen. This is real. So I'm never getting it twisted. I'm still a student to the game, that I'm still young and up and coming and shit. But let me have my shit. Don't try to douse the fire, bro. Like, that's all. I fuck with Mark Cooper though, but just that shit. No, bro. Let me have my shit. Everybody got they shit. I don't say shit when everybody getting their flowers and talking they shit.
Let me have
mine. That's all I ask. But it was crazy. It was crazy. Like, headline opening, it was crazy as shit. Like, and then getting on the stage for the first time.
Were you late to the opening?
No, we was early as shit every time.
Hell yeah. When you mentioned that forgetting part, I'm like, nah, please tell me his ass didn't make
not with that shit.
Hell yeah.
First time getting on the stage too, it's just like, it wasn't even like stress or anxiety or anything. Like it felt natural. It felt like this was supposed to have been happened a long time ago.
Listen,
Like,
man, it was the performing in the mirrors. That's what got you.
yeah, bro. Like, it ain't feel like nothing like abnormal. It didn't feel like I was going out my way. It didn't feel like I was like playing some shit, like playing a character, or like, okay, the joke got too far, or it didn't feel like none of that shit.
Yeah.
Like, yo, this should have been happened, bro. This is what you supposed to do. This is what it is. Like, that's what it felt like, and it felt good.
Hell yeah. We getting, hey, I gotta ask this though. Are we getting any more performances 2025?
Hopefully, it's shit. Cause I'm keeping it real as I can keep it. If I can get these damn finances in order, yeah, hell yeah. If I can get these finances in order and get the schedule freed up, oh my god, then yeah.
Hell yeah. Now listen, hey. We in that time. We in that little end part of it. I appreciate you. Is there any closing remarks that we have for anybody else? Any closing remarks from you, man?
Fucking just be ready for the dragon, nigga. I'm running lyrical musical fades with everybody. I want everybody, like all y'all niggas that's like niggas that be like, oh, I'm nice as shit. I'll do this. Okay. If I can afford you, you gotta hop in this ring. If I can afford you, you gotta see me. Like, this is what it is. We working on music. 2025 ain't the fucking year to play at all. Anybody. If you want to do anything, and they brought TikTok back. So if that was your shit, you better be snapping now.
Hopefully.
If that was,
hopefully. And it's an extension at this point. It's an extension. It's not back fully yet.
I seen some people who deleted it can't find it in the app store.
Yeah, it's an extension.
Yeah, but if it stay, y'all need to lock the fuck in, because
that shit could be
that should have told you right there that a lot of the shit you use to make a career is not permanent. So get your time in, get your work in. Musicians, lock in. It's time. Creators, lock in. Just everybody make this year count. That's it.
2025 can take off, man. Listen, bro, I appreciate you. I appreciate you for joining.
Appreciate you for having me.
Hell yeah. It's been your boy. We gotta do a signature outro. King Frozo, we out. Peace.